We haven't even finished the chapter yet, and he's already been removed from the title screen. Ah, Shuji. You reaped what you sowed. It's just unfortunate it had to come down to that. So, let's go deal with the aftermath, because we had to put him and Wendigomon down. We did do it.
やっつけた。二人を救えたのかな。
I don't know about saved, but the misery should be over. Or maybe it's just transferred onto us now because, you know, happy times.
きっと救えたよ。
But did we really? In the end, all we did was attack Lopmon. Well, we stopped Lopmon from hurting anyone else, is how we should look at it.
いや、まだ二人は無事かもしれない。まずはロップモンの様子を確認しないと。
Takuma, come on now. We've already had 2 delusional people. We don't need another one.
見て、またあの霧が。
Okay, it's time to go.
どんどん濃くなってきてる。ねえ、この霧おかしくない？
In what way? Like, different from the regular fog, or... like... what? A fog surrounding us, but it's not getting any closer. Wait, that's not it.
あの子を飲み込んでいる。
Oh. It's here to receive death.
怖い。
どういうことだ。相手を狙うなんてことができるのか。そんな、まるで意志があるみたいに。
Does it have a will? Is someone controlling it?
ちょっと待てよ。修一さん返せよ。
I don't think you want him back in the state he's probably in. I heard some pretty loud crunches.
バカいくら、もう無理だよ。とにかく離れろ。巻き込まれるぞ。
嘘。こんなの嘘よ。
Oh. Dragged in, huh?
いいものが見れたわ。
A child just died, and you're laughing. Really? And like, he wasn't even one of those sacrifices you needed? He just died, and you're laughing.
心が壊れていく姿ってとても素敵よね。
てめえがやったんだな。
そうよ。とてもいいショーだったでしょ。
ふざけんな。返せよ。修一さんとロップマンを返せよ。
そんなの無理よ。それにしてもロップモンもかわいそうよね。人間なんかに関わらなければこんな終わり方しなくて済んだのに。
てめえがやったんだろうが。話し合いなんてなしだ。ぶっ潰す。
Can we though? We're a little exhausted, aren't we?
遊んであげてもいいのだけれど、今日はここまでにしておいてあげる。
逃げんな。ダメだ。いなくなった。
これは現実なのよね。葵、修二さん、ロップも。
ありえない。ねえ、なんなのこれ。
Takuma said in the calmest voice he could muster.
無理だよ。ねえ、どうなってんの？ロップモンは？修二さんは？
They're gone. That's all we can know.
見てたならわかるだろ。ああなっちまったんだよ。
こんなのってないよ。
お前が言ってたのってこういうことになるってことだったのか。
Yeah.
まさかここまでのことになるなんて思ってなかったぜ。
くそ、こうなる兆候はあったんだ。それなのに僕たちは何もできずに。
No, Takuma, we tried. We tried talking to him, and he wouldn't comply. He did not want to get along with Lopmon, no matter how necessary it was. We can't take the blame for this.
もう犠牲を出さないと言ってたのに。あんたが犠牲になってどうすんだよ。
修二さん。しっかりして葵。こんなところで倒れたら危険よ。ありがとう。修二さんはロップモンを信じられなかったのね。それはとても悲しいことだけど。
He just never tried. He just kept pushing back and lashing out.
でも修二さんは言ってたじゃない。僕が犠牲になるって。修二さんは必死に私たちを守ろうとしてくれていたのに。
Yeah, we never saw eye to eye, but Shuji was doing his best in his own way. Unfortunately, his best isn't really what we needed. I'm not trying to put him down or anything, but he needs to do better than his best. Or at least hand the reins over to someone who could do better. Always looking for the least dangerous methods to keep us all safe. He always took the lead in our searches and tried to guide us. Even his frustrating way of talking to us was just to keep us strong. Even though things turned out this way, we should always remember that. The fact that Shuji, he had his reasons, for sure. Saying he guided us is misguided, because he did a piss poor job of that. He was worried about us, but I can't help but feel like he was more worried about his own reputation sometimes. Things were getting mixed up, at least by the end. But what he did, he tried to do, and he tried to do right by us the best he could. Just, he didn't want to do right by Lopmon, and he needed to include Lopmon in that.
修二さんが口うるさく言ってたのはきっと僕らに強くあってほしかったんだ。こういう時にくじけないように。
私たち知らない間に修二さんを追い詰めていたのかもしれないわ。
No, I'm not gonna allow you to take blame for that. Because, for the most part, looking at his own monologues, he was pushing himself into that corner. And he kept pushing himself in that corner. He was piling his own pressure on, taking up responsibility he couldn't handle.
年上だからって頼っていいって思って辛い役目を押し付けて、私たちが一致団結して協力し合っていればきっとこんなことにはならなかったわ。
See, it's okay to think that, but he was the most dividing one amongst us. So, saying if we'd work together, he was the one not working together. He was clashing with everybody at all times. It's literally not us. Again, I don't want to be putting him down and hoisting all the responsibility onto him, hoisting all the blame onto him, but it kinda was him. And that's the unfortunate thing, is I don't know if we had a way to snap him out of that and be like, you can rely on us instead, because he never tried to. He never tried to rely on anyone else, which is the problem.
葵、気に にしすぎよ。そんなんじゃまた疲れてしまうわ。
Lopmon was there, trying to be like, you can lean on me, and not once did he ever try to accept that help. And that was the problem. He needs to accept outside help, especially if he can't handle it. He needs to know how much he can handle, and he never could gauge that.
そうね。
みんな、霧がこっちに来る。
Is it responding to our despair? Is that it? It's like, oh, so I guess you guys are sad enough that you just want to die? Yeah, I'll take you.
次の狙いは俺らってか。みんな集まって、できるだけ固まって。
Damn, now of all times? We don't even have time to mourn?
おいおいおい、やばい。どんどん霧が濃くなってく。
みゆ、くそ。
どうしたらいいの？
Is this the end?
君たち、こっちだ。
That is an old-sounding voice. Professor, are you alive? How?
教授。
You fell off a dam. How are you alive? Also, you're gonna show up after Shuji dies? A lot of what he did was, I have to make it up to the professor and protect everybody. He would have lost so much of that pressure if you showed up earlier. You're around. Or this is an illusion. We'll see.
生きてたんだ。
よかった。
心配をかけたようだね。だが今はとにかく急いでくれ。
Yeah, so like in the 5 days we thought you were dead, we've lost 2 of them. So, you know.
一刻も早くここから逃げなければ。説明したいのは山々だが、すべて後だ。さあ、早く。
みんな行こう。
たくまは大丈夫？
Physically or emotionally?
アグモン。
I honestly don't know how to respond. What should I have said? What was I thinking? Shuji's odd behavior, his snapping, then his death. Lopmon's bizarre evolution, and the enemy's goal, which we still don't know. With all these problems piling on, all we could do was run.
おい、タクマ。お前は大丈夫だろうな。
Physically or emotionally?
ああ。うん。今のところは。年長者の修二がいなくなっちまったからってのもあるけどよ。次はお前がまとめ役に収まりそうだ。みんなお前を頼りにしてそうな感じだぜ。
Not that I want her to take over. Aoi is the next oldest. But I guess we did lose the 2 oldest, huh? Shuji then Ryo were the 2 oldest, with Aoi being the same age as Ryo. So, yeah. But I agree, I should probably take over. Everyone always asks me for the deciding vote anyway.
俺も意外とお前のことを頼もしく思ってるんだ。まあ、なんだ。無理はすんなよ。
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I wonder if that one can change. Will it always be Kaito or will it be someone else? Like, can it be a different person each time? He's like, it's your turn to take the lead. Gabumon?
どうしよう。囲まれてる。奴らに見つかるのも時間の問題だよ。うわあ、怖い、怖いよ。
You know, it's been so long, I forgot about the prologue. Because we had Haru and Miyuki in a tutorial battle. And I believe Haru had this Gabumon, and Miyuki had a Renamon. And Renamon showed up in these tunnels. Listen, I played for like 3 hours last time, so my brain must have been running a bit slow at that point. It didn't register to me. But, and now we have a Garurumon. Huh. Well, I mean, we don't have a Garurumon. Garurumon is around. With the classic voice. I don't think I picked that up before. And if I did, I forgot I picked it up. So, you know, good job, brain.
え、もう震えてるの？
そんなことない。僕は大丈夫だよ、ガブモン。
This kid speaks differently than the Haru that we've encountered. Because the Haru we've encountered is quiet and creepy. This one is normal?
ガブモンはここにいて、僕があいつらを引きつけるから。
ダメだよ、危ないよ。
そうだね、危ないのは分かってる。でも僕はガブモンを守りたいんだ。
Courageous little boy.
あっ、止められなかった。どうして？決まってる。今の僕じゃ守れないからだ。
Oh, do you hate Kemonogami who rely on human partners because you hate your weak self in the past? Is that why you grew to Garurumon? Because you're like, I have my own power now, I don't have to rely on humans? Are you a hater because you hate yourself?
力がないから何もできなかった。守り返してあげたいのに勇気が出なかった。
Well, Gabumon, you're typically more associated with the crest of friendship than courage, so maybe you should have worked on being friends instead of courageous.
僕が弱いからこのままじゃダメだ。強くなりたい。もっとずっと強くなってあの子を守りたい。
He's glowing, though.
あの子助けなきゃ。助けに行くんだ。これはなんだこの光は。
He's evolving from his own determination and not the combined determination? There he is.
これが俺の姿。何が起こったんだ。力がみなぎってくる。これが話に聞く人間との絆の力なのか。いいぞ。これなら俺も戦える。待ってろ。今必ず助け出す。
Didn't actually say his name during that sequence.
なんだこの光は。
Oh, was this right at the end of the tutorial battle? Where, like, we're trying to fend off the evil shadow, and then Haru's being sent through the portal? Garurumon managed to evolve just before Haru got sent away? And then he's probably gonna think, oh, Haru abandoned me? He's getting sucked into the light?
おい、待て。どこに行くんだ。
Yeah. So now he doesn't want to trust humans because he got abandoned, even though it wasn't really Haru's choice.
俺を置いていくのか。そんな。どうしてだよ。俺とお前の絆は嘘だったのか。
And now he remembers.
夢か。
Was it though? Was it only a dream or was it a memory?
人間なんて絆なんてそんなもの。
だったらあんたも生贄狩りに協力したらどう？
覗き見か。悪趣味だな。何度も言っているだろう。お前らに協力をするつもりはない。人間なんてどうでもいいし、あのガキどもに恨みがあるわけじゃない。
残念ね。
だがあの連中をこのままのさばらすわけにもいかない。人間の力を借りて進化した奴らなぞ。絆なんぞ全て俺が倒す。
It's a misunderstanding, Garurumon. Haru didn't mean to leave you. Did Garurumon see the kids? Like, Miyuki and Haru? Or did he only see the partner Digimon? Because I feel like that might cause a reaction where he's like, you're back. Suppose we'll see.
Yoshi, 出口だ。みんな、
So we made it to the other side?
へえ。
あ、
見ての通りさ、ダグマ。みんなずっとこんな調子なんだ。
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We've been through a lot. Like 4 times over in this one day.
あんなことがあってピンピンしてる方がおかしいって。
ミノル、気持ちはわかるけど、落ち着けって。
Yeah, you don't need to be lashing out at me just because I'm the new designated leader.
そんな風にトゲトゲしい言い方、ミノルらしくないよ。
人が死んでんだぞ。亮も、周知先輩ももういない。
Yeah, but like, why are you taking this out on whoever's nearby? What is that going to solve, Minoru? Calm down.
ケロッとしてるお前の方がおかしいだろ。
Are we doing this right now?
僕だって平気なわけじゃないよ。
あ、そりゃそうだよな。悪い。
I know, man. It's tough. Just gotta keep your head as clear as you can. Minoru and everyone else lost their cool from the emotional shock. It's not safe to explore like this. We should rest till we feel better.
たくま、怖い顔してるけど大丈夫？
Physically or emotionally.
僕は大丈夫だよ、アグモ。少しだけ休めば。この辺り危険はないのかな。
周りに敵の気配はしないぞ。大丈夫だと思う。
そうだな。アグモン君がそういうのであれば問題ないだろう。君たちは今とんでもなく疲れているはずだ。無理はしない方がいい。
教授の方こそ。
ねえ教授、今までどこで何してたの？
Yeah, please answer that, because we saw you fall off, and I guess we didn't see you go splat, but still. It's been like literally like 5 days since we last saw you, right? Something like that? It's been almost a week.
そういえば、正直無事では済まないと思ってました。
If not like half a week. It's been time.
こうして会えて本当に良かった。
私ももうダメかと思っていたよ。だが運が良かった。途中で気を失ったので定かではないが。
What do you mean?
おそらく落下途中でどこかにぶつかり 転がったことで衝撃が和らいだのだろう。
That is lucky, wow. And you didn't get swallowed up by fog in the meantime or eaten by anything else?
落ちた先にあった水に押し流され、さっきの水路の中まで流れ着いたようだ。
We walked around those paths for hours. We never saw your body floating around in there. That's insane.
意識を取り戻した私は、君たちと合流しようと水路の外に出た。だがその際にこちら側、元いた島とは別の島の方に抜け出てしまったようなんだ。
I see. So you ended up getting swept over to this side, and then you're like, I'm here now.
探索の結果、そのことに気づいた私は水路へと引き返した。
Alright, I'm satisfied with your explanation.
水路を逆に抜ければ、君たちの元へ戻れるんじゃないかと考えたんだ。そしてさっき、なんとか君たちを見つけることができた。
Yeah, but not everybody.
そうだったんですね。
だが、一足遅かった。
You saw that, huh?
もう少し早く君たちのそばに戻れれば、少なくとも修二君は救えたかもしれない。
I don't know. By that point, I think it was far too late.
教授、
さて、君たちはしばらくここで休んでいなさい。私は周辺の様子を見に行く。
一人で動くのは危険じゃないですか？
その辺はわきまえているよ。もし異変があったらすぐに君たちへ知らせよう。戦いでは役に立てない私だが、そうでない場面ではできる限りの力になりたい。君も気づいているとは思うが、今の君たちに必要なものは休息だ。
Well, rest and probably the power to revive everybody and go home, but I don't think we're getting that latter part.
ならば、戦いで消耗していない私が周囲の警戒を担当するのが道理ではないかな。
Well, that does make sense. Everyone is exhausted and in shock. We're in no shape to move. The professor wants to look around, so it makes sense for him to do it.
わかりました。でも、くれぐれも気をつけてください。
もちろんだ。では、行ってくる。
It's been a while since the professor left. Did we lose him again? The professor sure is taking a long time. I'm starting to get worried. And I'm worried about us too. No one has said a word. Not that I blame them. We've been through a lot in such a short period of time.
一体何なんだよ。カイト。
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently the line was just Kaito. But we're getting a whole, what are you talking about, Kaito?
アルケニモンが見せた幻か。いや、違う。修二が、奴、ウェンディモンに食われて。
Oh, right. Oh, we're gonna have trust issues now, aren't we?
そのウェンディモンだって、霧から伸びた無数の手に飲み込まれて。
Are we gonna go through a whole arc of like, what if our monsters decide to eat us next? Can we even trust them? Which, valid concern, but... Man...
寮の時と同じように、いなくなっちまった。いなくなった。ごまかすなよ、修二は死んだんだ。寮と同じように。それはなあ、ドラクモン、お前たちは何なんだよ。俺たちが見たありゃ何なんだよ。
俺にもわかんないよ。あんなの見たことない。
わかんないじゃねえだろこれ。俺たちの命がかかってるんだぞ。
Kaito's getting worked up, but I understand where he's coming from. Everyone's shaken up. I don't know what to believe anymore.
ねえ、さっき このままじゃみんな
She's not gonna want to hear what you're gonna say because, again, the whole Wendigomon thing.
いや近寄らないで
Damn it! Shuji, this curse you've placed on us is not great. Now we're all acting like Shuji, which is the opposite of what we need.
さっきそんなあんまりよフローラモンはさっきを心配してるのに
Labramon, please be careful with your words. If you sound too angry, they're gonna get extra scared. They're probably gonna get extra scared anyway.
ねえ葵そうだよねそうなのかな
Ooh.
でも俺サキの気持ちちょっとはわかるよ。なあ、お前たちは本当に俺たちの味方なのか？
当たり前だ。
当たり前ってどうしてそんな風にあっさりしてんだよ。
Right? It's like, of course we are. We just watched Lopmon eat Shuji. What do you mean, of course? And it's like, I know to believe them. But these kids aren't familiar with the franchise, so they don't know what to expect. They don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know how to work through this.
お前は俺たちの完璧な味方だって証明できるのかよ。
ここまでお前たちと一緒に戦ってきたことが何よりの証明ではないか。
確かに今までずっと俺たちを助けてくれた。ずっと仲間だと相棒だと信じてきた。でも本当はどうなんだよ。ずっと騙してきたんじゃねえのか。今だって心配してるふりして俺たちを罠にはめようとして。
No one's thinking straight. Cause like, why would he even need to do that?
ミノル、いい加減にするんだ。この後に及んで俺たちのことを疑うのか？
はあ？偉そうに。何なんだよ。大体敵対する奴らとお前たちって一体何の差があるってんだよ。
ならば言うが、俺たちがついてなかったらお前ら人間の子供などとっくに負けていた。
じゃあお前らは俺たちのこといつでも始末できる立場だってことなのかよ。
That's not what he said. That's not what he means. Come on, Minoru.
どうしてそう悪いようにばかり考えるんだ。
なあミノル、気持ちはわかるけど今はその辺にした方が。
タクマ悪い。俺もうどうしたらいいかわからねえんだ。くそ。
Minoru's really confused. I wonder if I can make him feel better. If he can calm down, that might give him some time to figure out what he wants to do. Or if I can suggest what we should do, that might make him feel better too. Oh, what does he need to hear? Alright, well, it's a moral choice, it looks like. Or karma choice, and not a friendship choice. Calm down, you two. It feels like I'm throwing the blame on Falcomon as well. Then don't believe that's very combative. So just, we'll deal with it later. We need to cool our heads, sort through whatever emotions we have right now by ourselves, and then we can talk things out, but not right now.
どうしたらいいかなんて今考えることじゃない。みんなショックだし疲れてる。そんな状態で無理に考えたって悪い結果になるだけだ。少し体を休めたらきっと頭も今より回るはずだよ。
そうだ、今のお前は見るに耐えない。もう少し冷静になれ。
お前が言うのかよ。誰のせいだと思って。
I'm gonna say, Falcomon, that didn't help, actually. You probably shouldn't have hopped on that one. That's your bad there.
二人ともやめて。ねえ、どうして仲良くできないの？
俺はこいつを相棒だと思ってきた。だけどそれが嘘かもしれないと知ったら怒るだろ。
But why are you trying to assume it's a lie? I know you want to be cautious, but like, why is that now your new default all of a sudden?
なぜ嘘と決めつける？それこそ敵の罠だとなぜわからない？
だから喧嘩しないでってば。
やめとけ、ミユ。
なんで？うち間違ってること言った？
お前は亮の最後を知らないからそんなことが言えるんだよ。
Oh, yeah, that's a little awkward.
そのシャコモンだっていつお前をあんな風に飲み込むかわかんねえんだからな。
そんなことないもん。シャコモンはうちを飲み込んだりしないもん。そうよ、私はミユにそんなことしないって。それより自分の相棒の心配をしたらどうなの？
Why are you casting doubt on our friends, Shakomon? That's not helpful. That's not productive. Don't paint a new target.
そうだよ、お兄ちゃん。さっきドラクモンにひどいこと言ったでしょ。
Oh my god, we're just amping up the negatives. Stop, everyone, stop talking. Stop thinking. Just rest. This isn't helping anything.
謝りなさい。ドラクモンはお兄ちゃんのために戦ってきたじゃない。
知るか。俺はお前たちを心配して言ってるってのに。
This is bad. I want to stop the fighting, but it's only getting worse.
もういい。お前のような分からずや相手にする時間が惜しい。
おい、ファルコモン、どこへ行くんだ？
ダメだよ、ファルコモン。今ここを離れたら何が起こるかわからないよ。
とりあえず教授が戻るまでここにいてくれないかな。
タクマの言う通りにしようね、ファルコモン。
分かった。俺の方こそ少し取り乱していたようだ。
If only Minoru and Falcomon could get along with Miyu and Shakomon. Oh, good reactions. Oh, we're on this new island. Waterway Plaza. Beach by Waterway. Freebat. Woods near city. There's a city. That city looks a little small to be a city. Actually, it looks more like a shopping arcade. Without, like, the actual city. Deep Woods also unlocked. Shopping district. It is a shopping district. Apartments? Another free battle. Okay. There's these three. Why is Miyuki separate from Haru? The dam underground and the second island area. Is that Yatagaramon? Okay, pause. Because it's been a bit since I've had a free battle section. You know, I kind of got stuck in the sewers, whatever, for way longer. I'm actually going to pause, level, and I guess pick up some new friends. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that now. So, it's a new day. I did some capturing and leveling. But just to let you know, See this combo right here with Gardramon and Monzaemon? That's the good one. Because I did recruit a Monzaemon, but more importantly, when you have the option to choose between Be My Friend and Give Me an Item, this mad lad here gives you perfect enlightenment slabs. Guaranteed. So, I have plenty. Yeah. How come there's no spot to grind out champion upgrades, but you can grind out ultimate upgrades as soon as you have access to ultimate? What happened? Where are the mature enlightenment slabs? I never got any more after that, like, one group way back in, like, chapter 2. But I was able to get these, and it's still funny that it's a floppy disk. How many people nowadays are gonna actually recognize this thing? But anyway, beyond that, again, levels. Turns out, Agumon, Labramon, Shakomon, and Floramon are the only ones who are willing to talk. So basically both the boys don't want to talk, so I couldn't use them to recruit. I did level them, of course, but they did not help out with gathering new friends. Speaking of new friends, you can see a whole bunch of them because I did level them up here. Of note, Megadramon, Marine Devimon, who's a blast from the past for me. Last time I saw him was in the card game. Gigadramon, and one is further back, Myotismon. Those four all show up. I also got a second Megadramon. Those four all show up, just all together, all four of them, in one rare battle. The fact that I have each of them means I did grind out battles until I could get each of them. I did get lucky one time where I got Megadramon and Marine Devimon in one run, which was crazy, because as I have a moral tendency for my karma, and they are virus types, I have a 25% chance to get them. So getting both of them in one run was spectacular. Gigadramon did not want to come home for the longest time, which is why he's kind of a lower level. And then I left Myotismon over here because I have my Sanglupmon who I want to turn into a Myotismon. But yeah, I have friends and then I have evolutions I want to do. But we've got levels and all that. It's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, Crowmon, or Yatagaramon, considering he's based off Yatagarasu, hence the three-legged crow. He's here. I feel like I may have gotten spoiled because I feel like that's your next evolution, considering Diatrimon here can go to either Garudamon or Yatagaramon. But yeah, that's, I assume that's awaiting Minoru and Falcomon when we get to that point. Similarly, I expect Dracmon to go to Myotismon, because I don't think Matadormon is in the game. And if Sanglupmon is just gonna go to either Arukenimon or Myotismon, Myotismon would be the right choice. So, there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna do some evolutions now because I want some ultimates. I have a Monzaemon, so let's get an Andromon. Yes, I have 18 of them. It's fine. And as long as I stay in this chapter, I can probably grind out more if I really wanted to. There we go, add another vaccine to the team, because apparently I needed more. And you can become Machinedramon or Piedmon. This one makes sense, this one does not. Gotsumon's line is so weird. Oh, that's funny. They're just different media storage devices of old. Alright. Yeah, like if I go back to Gotsumon, you can probably see his entire line here. Yeah. So, Takardramon. A little weird, but okay. Numemon, I guess. Dokugumon. How? Gardramon to Andromon, makes sense. Numemon to either Monzaemon or Edamon? Sure. Dokugumon is just here. And then, I guess Monzaimon or Edamon to Piedmon makes sense, while Andromon to Machinedramon works. But this Gotomon whole line is just borked. But, continuing on, let's get a War Growlmon. Considering I have Metal Greymon, I can field both of them, and it'd be really cool. So, grow, Growlmon. Become Cyborg. Excellent. And there's the last one. Gallantmon, come home. Not yet, not yet. Let's finally get me a Magna Angemon. Oh, and Telamon. I can probably do something with that. I have another Angemon sitting somewhere. But no, it's gotta be Magna Angemon. One of my original favorites from back in the day, because he had a really good showing in Adventure. Showed up at the end of the series, wrecked Piedmon, and then never evolved to Seraphimon because we don't talk about Seraphimon. But to match him, Gatomon can go up to Angelomon. There we go, getting stronger. I don't know if we're gonna be too strong now, but it's fine. Also, Magnadramon is fair. And then also you can go to... Look, Chirumon Virtue. I feel like this is one of the few times where you get Virtue without Vice. I feel like Vice is usually more prevalent, because he was in the Zero 2 movie and in Frontier. I guess Virtue was too, but he wasn't the main feature. Vice was the main bad guy for both of those. Well, main bad guy for a time in Frontier. He was featured in Frontier, more so than Virtue, so going with that. Right, my own Sangloopmon goes to Myotismon. Because once you're evolved, you can go to... That is just a dude. Oh, that's who that is. I mean, this is the important one for me specifically, but... Wow, Voltobautamon? I don't subscribe to Boltbauta, I subscribe to Voltobauta. But... this guy's, like, relatively super new. When did this game come out again? Because Voltobautamon came out in the DLC for Digimon World Next Order. Which had to have been, like, what, 2018? 2019? He's still a super recent addition. What a weird one to have in here. Though it makes sense. Voltobautamon is supposed to be the Jogress of Myotismon and Piedmon. So, yeah. Bizarre. Alright. Bringing new guys in. But again, this is the important one for me because this is the boy. There he is. I could tell your silhouette from day one. You too, along with Gallantmon. Alright, who else did I need to go with? Oh yeah, Bergermon. I skipped over you for the other one. But I should probably have a Garudamon at this point, because I've got a Blue Meramon, who's a virus, and I totally forgot he was. I assumed he was Data, because Meramon is Data. But no, Blue Meramon is virus, while Skull Meramon is Data. Makes sense of that somehow. Anyway, Garudamon. Become Birdman. From Bird Dragon to Birdman. There we go. Oh, you use Phoenixmon instead of Hoomon? The fact that they can't get it consistent despite the fact that it is just Hoomon is a little bothersome. But Digimon localization. And Valdermon. Also, Varoduru is just... I'm pretty sure that's not correct. It should just be Valdermon. But... cool. You're fancy. Does this line straight up only go to vaccines in the end? It does, doesn't it? Blue Meramon is the outlier being a virus amongst all the vaccine... Well, Meramon's a Data. But the entire line otherwise is vaccines. Feels a little unbalanced. Who else did I need? Oh, right. I was gonna go take one of my spare Sangloopmons and turn you to Arukenimon, because might as well have one, right? Look, guys, I made a friend.
仕方ないね。
Oh, you have a different voice. And then you also just go to those two. So does the Gazimon line only go to those two ever? Actually, I could have seen that from the front, from the beginning. Yeah. Oh, alright, I can have Wendigomon, I forgot. I need more mature slabs, I only have 2. Diatramon can go to... I already have both of those now. Meramon I have both of those now. Right, these share a line. Numemon, I have both of those, because I have Edamon over here. Edamon's conversations are funny. Like, you have to praise him, but the other options are just like, man, I really don't want to deal with this. But, of course, he doesn't like those. So you have to bother with him. I do have a spare Tuskmon and spare Deltamon, so I can evolve my other ones here. And you can become Mega Seadramon or Triceramon. I do need more data types in the lineup either way. And Deltamon, well, I can have those two, or I can have you become Mega Seadramon as well. So I'm gonna have you become Mega Seadramon and then get myself a Triceramon. Become Lizard.
仕方ないね。
That was not the voice I was expecting. And then Metal Seadramon, of course. Alright. I don't think I ever used Tuskmon on recording. He's very strong, though. He has 0 range. Like, his special attack is literally just 1 block. But its damage is actually kind of ridiculous when it lands. He also has no move. Where's his... Yeah, he has a 2 for move. So one of the fights that I was doing when grinding, like, I had him chase down one guy and he just never caught up. Because he could only move 2 and everyone else is moving like 3 or 4. And it's like, he hasn't been able to fight yet. The one time he got to fight was when the enemy targeted him and hit him. And it's like, finally, he can strike back. And he just immediately killed the guy. So I'm like, okay, well, I understand why they didn't want you to hit him. But once you catch him, they're done. But let's try Triceramon. Do you have the same sort of quality where you're just super slow, but you will crush anything that stands in your way? So I think I would like that. Especially as a data type. Again, I don't really have too many. Why are you on 2 legs? Were you always on 2 legs? I assumed you're always on 4. Okay. Dino Rexmon. I don't know you. Spinomon, I also don't know you. Who are these dinosaurs I've somehow never heard of? I don't think you're new, I just don't think I've ever heard of you. Okay. Cool, cool. I think that was... Wait. Is that everyone? Did I not? I did have a second Angemon. Here we go. I don't have a third, which is a little unfortunate, and I only have the 1 Patamon, but I do want Antilamon. I do like Antilamon. And again, another data type. Alright, I guess it's like 2 voices. For free Digimon. But there we go. We've got a squad of a whole Ngomon here. Again, I only have the... Oh, you become Shellmon and Ikakumon and Seadramon. I only have the 1 Gomon though, so it's like I don't want to evolve him just yet. I want to be able to get more first. Or like further down the line. Like if I get an Ikakumon or a Shellmon around and it's like, okay. You know, collection's sake. But, yeah. Neat. It's so funny, I had shock seeing Marine Devimon, who I haven't seen in a while, and there's shock seeing Volta Baltamon, who's, like, super new. Plus, I don't think I even ever got to that part in Next Order, so I just know about it. Alright. Get that saved away. Do these take time? Because this is the second part of the map, because we start off at the damn underground. Here, yeah. With this free battle. Oh, there's another Angemon I could get. I guess I don't know if these... Oh, did they go back in to be like... Pain? Alright, well, let's start using some of my moves here. I'll start off with Bestie here, because he's struggling. It's Minoru and Miyuki. Should I call out to them, maybe? But Foist. Distortions. Mushroom. Any other distortions? Nope. Anything else to look at? A boat. The wreckage has been cut in half. I think it was a boat, but we can't use it now. If it wasn't, we could head straight back to the school or maybe other places. It's a pretty small boat though, isn't it? I actually can't tell. How big is that boat supposed to be? Alright, Falcomon doesn't take time to talk to. Are you okay, Falcomon? Oh, I'm fine. Is he? He seems way more afraid than usual. Honestly, I'm jealous of Agumon. Huh? It would be amazing to be as close as you two are. I mean, we sort of just have this trust that works? It's nothing. Forget it. I bet Falcomon wishes he were on better terms with Minoru too. Can I help? Can I fix that? Minoru, talk to your friend. And by friend, I mean Falcomon and me. Hey man, aren't you scared? Scared? You mean of Agumon and Falcomon? Yeah, they might turn against us like Lopmon did. I mean, did you not see the buildup of how Shuji was treating Lopmon? As I said before, he earned that. He paid full price, ahead of schedule, and he got what he bought. As long as you don't treat them badly, I feel like we wouldn't have a problem. Like, you guys are on good terms, right? Think about it. They attack when we're alone with them. They would have been able to do that at any time beforehand. The only reason that happened is because Shuji was being Shuji, and being Shuji was not a good thing to do in that situation. Our strength is nothing compared to theirs. And more than one of them could turn against us at once. Should we really team up with them just because it enables us to fight? No, we should team up with them because they're our friends and we should trust each other. Why are you trying to spread so much suspicion, Minoru? I'm talking to Takuma. You need to back off. Don't be a Shuji though. You saw how well that worked last time. We don't need a second reenactment. I feel like that's redundant. Reenactment's already a second. Anyway, Minoru's getting feistier by the minute. He's already accepted that Falcomon and the others are traitors, which is stupid. Be honest, Takuma. What do you think about those monsters? What do I think? Should I tell him the truth? I trust Agumon. I can't believe he'd hurt me. And Falcomon and the others have kept us safe for so long. I'm scared it could be a trap too, but I feel like I want to trust them. I want to trust them. I do trust Agumon. But I want to trust them, everybody. Like, I don't want to doubt them. I want to believe them. Agumon and Falcomon both. Yeah, because I feel like saying I trust Agumon is like, yeah, mine is fine. I don't know about yours. Why? But he liked it. I honestly don't know. I just feel like I should. I feel like I want to. Ah, Takuma, I trust you too. Well played, acting like you're the hero. Huh? Nothing. Alright, Agumon, why are you protecting Takuma then? Because of who he is. I just want to protect him. Seriously? It's in our very instinct. We always remain with our partners, for better and for worse. We wait for human children and then protect them with all our might. That's all we know. Who we go together with and why is beyond me. That's your answer? Falcomon. I don't know if we helped or hurt things there. I don't feel like talking to Miyuki. Alright, to the Waterway Plaza with these two. Miyu and Saki. Should I talk to them? Why are we standing in the death arena? Probably shouldn't have labeled the death arena. That's a little too morbid, even for me. Alright, I mean, who do I prioritize here? Because Saki has 43, Mew has lower. Start with Mew, just in case. Saving. Perfect timing. I wanted to ask you something. Okay, what? Is Ro really dead? Yeah, we never explained that, huh? I think so. He was swallowed up by that fog. Oh. So do you hate me? I'm gonna need where your train of logic is coming from, because you went from point A to point G. You missed a couple stops on the way. Hate you? Why would I? I took everyone to the shrine, and now we're stuck here. Okay, I see where the points are now. But it's not like you could have known this would happen. You were just going to the shrine because it was neat. You didn't think we'd get sucked into another world, did you? Did you know? So, you must really hate me. Takuma, you should say something to her. Just give me the chance. Like, you interrupted me before I could answer. She acts like she's doing fine, but in fact she's struggling. Is that something you should be telling me? Poor Mew. She looks like she's gonna cry. No wonder. She's blaming herself for all the horrible things that happened. But it's not her fault. I should make sure she knows that. It's super not your fault, though. You're over-worrying. That never solves anything. It's all in your head. You had gaslight her to feeling better. Don't regret the past. I feel like that's still blaming her. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You shouldn't feel responsible. Good. But it's not like you knew this was going to happen. That's exactly what I said. I know it's not something you can just shrug off, but still. You can't go around blaming yourself either. Yeah. Don't cry. Sorry, did I say too much? No, it's okay now. I feel better now. You feel better, or she feels better? It could honestly be either one. Why are you speaking for her? She just needs a little time, that's all. Thank you, Takuma. Okay, so now I feel like it's a little weird. Yeah, she'll be fine. Saving. Alright, Saki, how are you holding up? Although, you know, it's kind of crazy how quickly and easily people can die. Huh? Where the heck did that come from? Yeah, that was in the middle of a sentence that I feel like was not translated correctly because they didn't realize it was the first sentence. Yeah, Saki, why would you say something so sad? 'Cause she's sad, Floramon? No reason, it just popped into my head. Why? Did I say something wrong? It's not a problem, really. I just want to know what she's thinking. Everyone's depressed or upset, but Saki seems somehow different. It's like she's not really feeling anything. Like, all she had was a bad dream. That's not healthy. It could build up and get worse. Oh, you're a therapist now, Takuma? You're not wrong, but still. What's she thinking and why? Would she tell me if I asked? I actually really don't know what to ask here. I'm just worried. I don't like the no problem this time around, because considering the situation. I think I'm gonna go with what's on your mind. I like to help people in times of need. Can you tell me what's on your mind? I think that's impossible. Impossible? Why? Sorry, Takuma, it's not your fault. I'm the problem. It's not any deeper than what I said. I just spoke my thoughts aloud. They're not particularly meaningful. Are you sure about that? Her emotions and words must be out of balance from the shock. I might be overstepping my boundaries a little by saying this, but I feel like you were just thinking things over in your own way. Really? Yeah, so I just hope you can rest up and feel better. And then you can get back to being your normal, carefree self. I feel like that's a bit of an irresponsible thing to say. Is that how I seem to you? Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm joking. Anyway, I'll try to feel better. I'm a failure, so let's undo that. And don't save over it. Okay. If I try to run it too fast, then I end up losing out. I'm worried. I'm just worried. You seem like something's on your mind. Okay. It was definitely not the third one, I know that. I was stuck between these two, and I guessed wrong the first time. I do? Well, thanks for checking in. Sure thing. What's wrong, though? I'm just kinda glad, I guess? It's not anything deep, I just got a little serious. How do I put this? Thinking about dying just makes you sad. You're in shock after all that scary stuff you've seen. You should rest up. Scary stuff, huh? Am I scared then? I just feel sad. That's weird. She doesn't even know what she's feeling? It's a lot of feelings, to be honest. I might be overstepping my boundaries by saying, okay, this is the same. Yes, please try to feel better. Alright. Ended up with success. Is there anything else to examine here? There's Shakamon. Ah. It's on her to feel better now. I should just leave her be. Okay. Long stairway with twists and turns. Ascending this will take us to the surface. Oh, is that how we got out of here? I see, we came from that tunnel. The waterway goes even farther in, it would seem. There isn't much light ahead. We should go to the surface to investigate. Yeah, it's a little weird entering and then turning around, which is why I couldn't see the stairway before. But, okay.